Hello, everybody. Laura back again. Sorry I haven't got my video up yet. Sort of forgot about it. I have time this evening, along with a few other things I'm doing. So I'm working on my dishcloth, and I went and found the one that my grandmother had made. I don't know how she did her edges because it's different than how I'm doing it. Maybe it's just because this thing's all stretched out. But I remembered that this thing was more of a rectangle, and if I follow the point across, follow, it comes out just barely at the other point. So it should be more of a square shape. But you can see that the hole is getting worse. And then I didn't know this side the side of it had a bad spot too. Looks like a couple of them actually. So yeah, this thing's and it's a little got a little mold stain there. This thing has been used in the 20 some years that I had it, probably closer to 30. Hi, Sue. Thanks for coming. So I found this so I could get an idea, although I think it should be more square. It's all stretched out because I had dried it. So I'm working on making my as close to possible replica as I can get. And then I will use this one instead of that one. Actually, I should see if I can try to fix that too, but I have so many dishcloths made. I just need to, finish one and use it. I have dish towels too, used and abused. That's right. And I didn't realize I was cutting the yarn. So, yep, just working on this. I've been writing a list of the Chinese words that I've figured out so far. I've been using something on Google. Just have Google go and tell me what it is, how to pronounce it, what it means, um, so that I can get an idea. You're slowly working on your knitting project. Yay! And so I'm playing around with Chinese to English translation and trying to pronounce the words correctly. It helps me actually understand better when I'm watching one of the YouTube videos and then they're talking. It helps me understand. Oh, this is the part I want to make sure I turn my eyes from the puzzle and watch this part. I like this part or whatever because I just run it in the background while I'm doing other things. The ones I've seen over and over. New ones I have to sit here and watch and read, and try to get this feel of things. But so yeah, that's what I've been doing, trying to get the puzzle done, working on what words I recognize, Chinese words I recognize, and of course I'm tweaking the pattern. Oh, who doesn't tweak the pattern? I've got this shawl I pulled out that I was knitting, and I've tweaked that pattern I don't know how many times, and it's not my pattern. It's just that I forgot what I was doing, so I just kept going with my own thoughts, and then I look at the pattern again, and it's like, oh, whoops, I should be doing this instead of that. Knit through the back loop. It's like, okay, why am I knitting through the back loop so that it turns better on the side as you're stitching? Anyhow, knitting because that's knit that I was talking about. it looks wrong, but it's just leaving a chain behind. So I don't know how my grandmother must have turned hers around the corner, because this is not that got the chain on it at all on the outside. So she must have turned her corners, her edges, I mean. This was one of the first dishcloths I had. My mom made me some after that, and then I made some of my own later on. So I just want to replace it. I know it's weird. I probably won't throw it away either. I'll probably put it in my cedar chest for a while. I'm not a fan of garter stitch, so I'm doing seed stitch. Oh yes, I like seed stitch too. I've done seed stitch for towels mostly, but I believe I've done it with the dishcloth as well. But yeah, garter stitch does stretch out, as you can very well see here. Garter stitch does stretch out, but it helps me get around the corners, when I'm washing dishes. So, um, let's see. There's some stuff to the storage unit. Forgot a couple of things, but yeah, oh well. I'll try to catch them the next time. Maybe I'll have a um, box of clothes. Although I need to get some big trash bags, so I'm going to do that, because I would rather put them inside the trash bag inside the box, so that the bugs don't get in there. Bugs and other things don't get into my clothes. But yeah, I probably should think about boxing up my winter clothes, so that the wrap has garter stitch edges. Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah, I know how to do it because I used to do my work like this. But then I've got the pattern that has the work with the chain up the side. Can you see the chain? You probably can't, but I barely can. The chain up the side. So it's different from my grandmother's in that regard, but that's okay, because I mean I used to do my work like that too. But my wraps were just way too loose. I still have that problem with this, with the chain sides as well. So it's quote an improvement on what grandma did. Although she probably had her reasons. Well, it will soon be changing. That's right. That's right. Uh, yeah, this is an improvement of what my grandmother did. I just wanted to do one in the same type of yarn that she had done it in. Not only cotton, but that off-white, so that it would remind me that I had, worn out hers. Just, anyway, I'm too sentimental. My daughter tells me that all the time. You're a rebel. Yep. I get it, Sue. Haven't done anything on the lumen. Um, I need to just spend some time getting stuff finished. I've got a movie I need to watch. Borrowed from a friend. I need to watch it. Maybe, I don't know. I still haven't done my cookies. I got to do my cookies because the bananas are oozing water everywhere. And the dates, I had them all softened up, but then I dumped some of the water on purpose, and then I ended up spilling the rest of the water. So now they're just sitting in the bowl in the refrigerator drying out again. Oh, it's Hairspray is the movie I borrowed from a friend, and I've wanted to see it since it came out, but never have. So I was like, "Can I borrow that?" Well, sure, you can borrow it. I'm like, "Thank you." So I need to get it watched and get it returned. But yeah, I got like two, three boxes. I thought there was more than that. Four boxes. Yeah, I was gonna take that box. I was gonna take two of the chairs, and I forgot. So, oh well. Just got to keep working on it. On in so many different ways. Better watch it soon so you can return it. Yes, I know. I only borrowed it last week. Not that big of a deal. Oh no, I guess it was 2 weeks ago. Anyway, I'll get it watched and returned. Just still got the biggest part of the move. Still the only thing that's not settled. Um, I'm trying. I want to be out. I want to be out of the apartment on the last day of the month of August, and then go from there. If it was a rental, you would have to pay late fees. Yes, I would. I know it. Oh, the days just some days seem so slow, and other days seem so fast. It's like, how did it get to be the 11th of June already? It's been a week since my birthday. So, and it's my oldest child's birthday today. Okay, so anyway, the lumen I haven't worked on. Oops, I dropped my stuff. Still have that about that much to go. I really need to just finish. I need to get this row finished so I can do the knit row. Hello, Venus. Do you want to come up? Do you want to come up? What? Do you want to come up? Come on. Come on. Come here. There you go. There she is. There's our pretty kitty face. Oh, it's a pretty kitty face. Thank you, Sue. You got pretty kitty face. But yeah, the part that's not worked out is uh, who's driving me and what truck am I using. So I don't know. I haven't put in my notice yet because I don't want, I don't want to have it all set up and then not be able to move out and then lose my apartment. Not a good idea. Come here. Yeah, Sue says hi. Sue says hi to Venus. Yeah, I mean, I accidentally told a group of people when she was in the room, and I was like, "Oh, well, this is why I didn't want to tell you this. This is my plan." but I don't know for sure if it's going to work. And she says, okay, I understand. So, yeah, I have to give her 30 days and I'm moving out. So I need to know by the end of July if I'm moving out the end of August. Oh, it's a pretty baby. He's a pretty baby. Who's a pretty baby? Huh? Who's a pretty baby? Okay, are you going up on the table? Don't go on the printer, please. She's hard to get off the printer. She likes to sit up there. What you doing, Venus? What you doing? What you doing, Venus? Um, excuse me. I'm gonna sit on my dishcloth, huh? And lick me and rub on me. What, I don't smell like you enough, huh? You rub on my feet, my shoes, my arms, my neck. Don't I smell enough like the kitty, huh? Don't I smell like you, Venus? Cue the kitty hair snack. Yeah. Ding ding. Aww. Sweet baby girl. She's like, rub my head, rub my head, rub my head, scratch my ears. Okay. Enough kitty love there, Venus. You coming back? All right, you gotta lay down. What? Don't give me that look. Okay, are you gonna lay down or are you gonna take a walk? Let's see. I worked on my cocoon cardigan sleeve some more today. Getting, I got to try it on again and see if I like where it sits on my arm. Decide if it's done or not. Because I don't need long sleeves anymore. I'm gonna keep some long sleeve shirts, obviously, but nothing too heavy. I've got a few sweaters that I like, but I haven't worn any of them in years because I don't like to wear sweaters. So I got to decide which one I'm keeping. Well, there's four of them. Which one am I keeping, Venus? Hmm? But down there, I see the floofy tail. Yes, the floofy tail. Now that all the hair's grown back on her tail, the end of her tail does not look like a tuft anymore. So I'm very glad that her tail hairs grew back. Excuse me, I didn't mean to pronounce that wrong. Grew back, grew back. Floofy tail, get that butt down. Put that thing down. There you go. Down. Stay. Good girl. Um, doot, 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 doot. Okay, just don't bite me. I'm so skinny again that she bites into the veins and it hurts. And sometimes I get a little sore because she broke the edge of the blood vessel because I've got so many blood vessels sticking out now and bones sticking out that I never had sticking out before. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, you're all right. Vampire kitty, yes. Well, because she's just going for something she can dig her teeth into. Sometimes she gets a fat part of my arm and it doesn't hurt so much. Other times she gets a skinny part or the side of a finger and it's like, ow, that hurt. Side of a knuckle, you know. Oh, she's a sweetie. And I think that she's going to be a lot. I'm not happier. I'm just don't want to say that she's going to be happier, but I think she's going to be. Um, I think she'll do better in a big house, and my friend has a big house, so the one who gave her to me. He has a big house, so she should be fine. Sorry, I just had a thought. I'm letting it run around in my head. Okay, more roaming room. Exactly. She'll be happier. She loves to climb up this thing now and go up and over. She knocked my purple vase down and it shattered. And this was like at 12:30 at night. I was already in bed and I had already turned off the light. I went to bed a little early that night. I knew I wasn't going to fall asleep, but I could lay down and not hurt my back so much. And I heard that thing hit the floor, and I came out and I cleaned up as much of the glass as I could. The rest of it had to be vacuumed up. So I shut the bedroom door, which I've never done since I moved in at night. Um, Shut the bedroom door. She had to sleep on the bed with me. She couldn't go anywhere else. I mean, she could have gone under the bed, but she slept on the bed with me. She slept on the pillow, the body pillow that's down. She slept down at the foot of the body pillow, and she stayed with me all night. But she had access to water, food, and her potty, so it wasn't really a big deal. But I didn't want her getting a sliver of glass in her foot or anything else for that matter, anywhere else for that matter. Um, so I blocked the area so that hopefully she couldn't get into it while I was trying to clean it up, and then made sure she's in the room with me, shut the bedroom door, and she's actually been sleeping with me every night, at least for a little while, since that happened. But yeah, she's been keeping me company at least for a couple hours every night now, which I am very thankful for because I was missing I was missing her, you know? She'd come and she'd rub on me and then she'd leave and I wouldn't see her again because she'd climb up this, go all the way over, and I should have pushed the vase back when I saw that it was getting close to the edge. I thought I did, but then she must have gone behind it. That'll be a bad thing. Yeah, I don't want her getting slivers of glass anywhere in her body. Uh, because I would not know she was having a problem. So that was solved. I had to throw my purple vase away. And I don't know if it was purple on the outside. I have some glasses that have this purple coating on them. I think it was purple glass, but I don't know for sure. But I was not very happy. I left the red one at the house. The purple one was the only one I took that was that big. So let's see. Oh, yes, I found one downstairs that was very similar. Of course, this one's clear, but it'll work for the flowers I was going to put in the purple one. But I only took a couple of my little ones. Um, that one is a hurricane glass I got down in, you can't see it, um, down in New Orleans. And I've got like one or two little ones, little bud vases. She was downsizing for you. Yeah, she was. I thought about getting some paint to put on this one, but I'm going to use it for the rest of the time I'm here. Then I'll pack it up and take it with me, and then I can decide if I'm going to. And that's right behind my computer because that way she can't get between it and the computer, so knock it off. So that's why I put it right behind the computer, so she can't get between it and the computer. So I don't need her knocking this one off now too. I put my hurricane glass safe back behind so that it can't get hurt. And then I found a dink on the hutch where the vase fell down before it hit the floor. Oh well, but yeah, she was downsizing for me. That's exactly right. So I need to get some more work done around here. Is that the blanket? The blanket? Yes, that's the blanket. Okay. Mm. You're outsmarting the naughty kitty. I'm trying to, because I thought that it would move forward and I pushed it back, but didn't push it back far enough because it should have been all the way to the wall so she could have walked in front of it, and then she wouldn't have broke it. But I wasn't putting two and two together at that point, so I lost my pretty purple vase. Darn it, because I bought those flowers just to go in that purple vase. Now they're going to go in this one. Oh well. So I got a lot of things I got to do this afternoon, but I'm getting by very, very carefully. I need to put those somewhere. I don't know why they're in that box. They need to go back in the. That's not the one I was thinking of. Those two. Okay. This thing is turned all the way around wrong. Things can happen for a reason. I know it. I'll look for another purple one, but I'm not gonna look for another purple one until I get down there. And if I find a purple one, then I can give this one away, right? You know, rather than paint it. Anyway. Oh, I knew I could. Excuse me. I knew I couldn't get mad at her. It was my fault. I just wasn't putting two and two together fast enough to realize that I needed to push it back further. So, nope, it was my fault that she got it pushed out so far, and I didn't pay attention. I just pushed it back a little bit, and then she pushed it out again, and the next time she pushed it out, down it went. So yeah, I know. I know that was partially my fault, partially her fault, and that things can happen for a reason. So we'll see. I'm not going to have my own apartment for at least a year. Oh, I should say at least 6 months, because I haven't turned that one in yet. I sort of was trying to figure out when to turn it in. I need to probably get that one done and turned in. But the voucher, there she goes. The voucher, she didn't like the vase, yeah. And now she's sticking her nose in my Kleenex box cover. I'll move it. I realized it was in your way. I realize why now it was on the floor, because it was in Venus's way. Are you going to jump up? Are you going to jump up there, Vivi? Let's see if they can watch you jump. There she goes. And she goes over the, oh no, she goes in front of those. See, if I'd pushed the vase back, she would have been fine. It would have been fine, but I didn't think about it. I didn't put two and two together fast enough. Oh well. I don't know what else to talk about. I've been doing a pretty good job, except for the other day I mentioned somebody I wasn't supposed to. Oh well. Life goes on. So well, I know a couple of people came in because we were up to three, but it's just been Laura and Sue a half hour today. And Venus. I can't forget Venus. Oh, it's time for snack. Luckily, I ate a little bit before. But yeah, I'm getting hungry. So anyway, that's Tuesday. That's Tuesday Yarn Talk with Laura. And thank you for watching. If you came and watched it live, thank you for watching. If you watched it on replay, I appreciate you all very, very much. Kisses, hugs. Bye. Be safe. All right. Bye-bye. You too, Sue.